Hello everyone, my name is İSMAİL Kağıcılar. I'm working as PhD in Istanbul University Cerrahpaşa, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Department of Biochemistry. I'm gonna tell you about my presentation of current genetic diagnostic test in veterinary medicine, detection and management of hereditary disease. This is my presentation plan. The integration of genetic diagnostic tests into veterinary practice has revolutionized the approach to diagnosing and managing hereditary diseases in animals. Over the last decade, advances of molecular biology and genomics have significantly expanded the availability and precision of genetic tests. These tests are now instrumental in identifying genetic mutations responsible for a wide range of hereditary disorders, particularly in domestic animals like dogs and cats. The early identification of disease carriers and affected individuals allows for better informed breeding decisions and the development of targeted therapeutic strategies, ultimately improving animal welfare and health. Advancement in genetic testing technologies. Genetic testing in veterinary medicine has been largely driven by the progress made in genome sequencing technologies. Whole genome sequencing and single nucleotide polymorphism analysis are among the most prominent techniques used to detect hereditary disease at the molecular level. These technologies offer the unprecedented precision in diagnosing genetic disorders, allowing veterinarians and researchers to pinpoint mutations responsible for conditions that were previously difficult to diagnose. For example, WGS provides comprehensive data on animals' entire genetic makeup, enabling the identification of known and novel mutations. This technique is particularly useful detecting polygenic disorders conditions caused by variation in multiple genes where traditional diagnostic methods may fall short. SNP analysis, on the other hand, focuses on variation at single nucleotide sites, providing a more targeted approach that can be applied in both diagnostic and predictive capacities. Genetic basis of hereditary disease and domestic animals. Numerous hereditary diseases affecting domestic animals have been linked to specific genetic mutations. In dogs, for instance, degenerative myelopathy, a progressive neurological disorder, has been associated with mutation in the SOD1 gene. Similarly, progressive retinal atrophy, a group of genetic disorders that lead to blindness, is caused by mutation in various genes, including PDE6B and RHO. Other conditions such as hypothyroidism and dilated cardiomyopathy, both of which are common specific breeds, have also been linked to identifiable genetic mutations. These genetic markers have become crucial in clinical diagnostics, offering veterinarians a molecular level understanding of underlying causes of hereditary disease. By identifying these mutations early, it's possible to intervene before the onset of clinical symptoms, providing an opportunity for early treatment and, in some cases, preventing the disease altogether. Applications of genetic testing in veterinary medicine. The practical applications of genetic diagnostic tests are diverse, ranging from disease prevention to the regulation of breeding programs. In breeding, genetic tests are used to screen for carriers of hereditary disease, ensuring that individuals who carry harmful mutations are not bred, thereby reducing prevalence of disease in future generations. This approach is particularly important in purebred populations, where genetic diversity is often limited, and the risk of hereditary disease is heightened. In clinical settings, genetic testing allows for a more personalized approach to veterinary care. By understanding an animal's genetic predisposition to certain conditions, veterinarians can design tailored treatment plans that are more effective than one-size-fits-all approaches. For example, dogs that are genetically predisposed to heart disease can be monitored more closely and treated proactively, reducing the likelihood of severe clinical outcomes. Impact on animal health and welfare. One of the most significant contributions of genetic diagnostic tests is their potential to improve animal health and welfare. By identifying at-risk individuals before the onset of symptoms, veterinarians can intervene earlier, providing treatments that are more effective and less invasive. In some cases, early intervention may prevent the disease from progression or even appearing, as is the case with some genetic conditions that only manifest under certain environment conditions. Additionally, genetic testing reduces the emotional and financial burden on pet owners. For animals with hereditary conditions, treatment can be expensive and emotionally taxing. Genetic tests provide clarity on the likelihood of pet developing a particular condition, allowing owners to make informed decisions about preventive care or whether to pursue treatment at all. Challenges and limitations. While genetic diagnostic testing offers numerous benefits, there are challenges and limitations that must be addressed. One limitation is the availability of comprehensive genetic databases for veterinary species. Unlike human medicine, where large genomic databases exist, the genetic information available for animals, particularly less commonly studied species, is still relatively limited. This can make it difficult to identify novel mutations or interpret the significance of certain genetic variations. Another challenge is the cost of testing, which can be prohibitive for some pet owners and breeders. Although the cost of genome sequencing has decreased over the years, comprehensive testing is still relatively expensive compared to traditional diagnostic methods. Moreover, ethical concerns related to selective breeding practices, especially in purebred animals, must be carefully considered. While genetic testing can prevent the spread of hereditary disease, it can also aggravate the issue of limited genetic diversity if not managed properly. Conclusion. Genetic diagnostic tests represent a transformative development in veterinary medicine, offering unprecedented opportunities for the early detection, prevention, and management of hereditary disease in animals. By leveraging advanced genomic technologies such as WGS and SMP analyses, veterinarians can now provide more precise and effective care. These tests not only benefit individual animals but also contribute to the overall health of animals populations by improving breeding practice and reducing the prevalence of hereditary disease. As the field continues to advance, genetic testing is poised to play an increasingly central role in veterinary diagnostic and personalized treatment strategies. Thank you for listening.